Hello guys, as I record this video, some of the Ukrainian regions including Kyiv experience another air raid alert. Many of these air raid alerts are caused by Russian MiGs carrying missiles to target Ukrainians. So I was really happy to learn today that the Ukrainian drones have seriously damaged a huge plant responsible for the production of, guess what? Right, Russian fighter jets MiGs. And this is no ordinary plant because it had this whole circle of the production and maintenance, starting from the details made and finishing with the testing of this mix. This is huge, especially taking into account all took place near Moscow. Another target demilitarized near Moscow is Kronstadt drone factory, and you all know this war is very much a war of drones. It was also loud in Tula, where we demilitarized a construction bureau of missiles, one of the largest and most important for the Russian army. This is the way we implement the only working peace plan to defeat and demilitarize Russia. My name is Anna, I'm from Ukraine, I'm in Ukraine, and if you want to see the fall of the Kremlin, subscribe. We will discuss all of that on the channel, and please share these videos to demonstrate your solidarity with Ukraine. So tonight it was loud in many regions of the Russian Federation because Putin and those who support him decided to invite war back home. It always happens like that when you overestimate yourself and underestimate Ukraine. So tonight Ukrainian drones visited, and that's perhaps my favorite location, an aviation plant in Lukhovitsk, which is very near Moscow. This is a huge, very known plant that produces Russian fighter jets MiG-29 and MiG-31. My Ukrainian ears and eyes do not like this word because it's always associated with air raid alerts that may last for days, and what is worse, attacks with missiles that these fighter jets carry. And by targeting such facilities, we save a lot of innocent lives, and we also keep weakening and demilitarizing this evil imperial project. What is also very important, this is not an ordinary plant because quite often the production of big fighter jets can be separated into different chains where one detail is produced in one location, another one in another, but this one had all in one place, which is super good for, the Ukrainian drones. They produced details, then they assembled the fighter jets there, and they even had testing grounds, all covered in smoke, all detonates, and a lot of videos shared by media illiterate population, who this way informs us even faster than the satellite images. Please compare the choice of targets. Today, Russians destroyed a maternity house, a maternity hospital in Kharkiv, one of my favorite cities in Ukraine, an extremely brave city that stands firm against the Russian invaders. So Russians target maternity hospitals and Ukrainians target aviation plants that produce fighter jets that later target these maternity hospitals. I think it's not difficult to choose on whose side you are. Hopefully you've made a choice, but once again, subscribe, share these videos to help others. This is not a war where you can remain neutral. Another important object demilitarized, once again demilitarized, is a Kronstadt factory of drones located near Moscow. It's perhaps the third or the fourth time Ukrainian drones visit it. It's always interesting when drones destroy drones. Have you seen this new video from Pentagon with Hexet and drones? Well, it's good that people start talking about the drone warfare. This is the area in which Ukraine is prepared to share its skills and knowledge and expertise with allies. But this video did not impress me much at all. I'd say maybe it's better without this video. Anyway, Another important object was demilitarized in Tula, and you see how our Russian geography lessons expand. And that was a surface-to-air missile construction bureau that produces and designs and modifies perhaps the majority of Russian surface-to-air missiles. So it's so obvious that Ukrainian army identifies and target the object that produce instruments of violence and terror against us. And this way we demonstrate what is our aim: to make this world a safer place, to survive, to free our occupied territories, and to weaken Russia's aggressive potential. And when Russians target Ukrainian maternity hospitals, they actually also demonstrate what is their aim: to destroy Ukraine as a country, to kill its future, its children. That's so obvious that it seems to me even Donald Trump starts to understand the situation. So let me know in the comments below what was your favorite demilitarized object today, and I will officially say that is definitely an aviation plant in Lukhovitsk. Also, remember to join me tomorrow at 9 p.m. for our live stream, and Kyiv time, of course, and we will speak about an extremely important issue, I guess, about Putin losing control, because he's obviously losing control, and that is always a terminal symptom for any dictatorship. Also, check my video on a new channel where I explain more about this kind of mindset that constantly makes Russians worship and at the same time nurture new and new dictators like Stalin, like Putin, and many more. They've never experienced democracy, and it tells us something about them too. And hopefully it's so, like one thing that I want to add to my videos, perhaps mentioning this air raid alerts in different parts of my country. It's always painful. I am always worried for Kyiv, I'm always worried for Odessa, for Kharkiv, for Sumy, for Vinnytsia, for Poltava, and now you see that they start targeting us more and more. It's a sign of weakness. That is another strategy of Putin, and here I connect this video too, that demonstrates actually not the victory but the failure. It's the weakness that makes them target, like innocent people in their beds. It's not a sign of strength or victory. I hope you can understand that, you see that. So please help spread the word and explain this to others. It's super important. It's not the sign of strength, it's the sign of weakness. It's the sign of a bully that wants to beat you because he cannot do anything, because he is not a leader, he is not successful, he's not competitive. And that's exactly what we witness right now with Putin, who is a true mockery, I'm sure, for all the other predators on this planet. Subscribe to my Instagram Blue Sky threads and join our Discord community. You will find the links in the description of this video. And once again, it's super important to remain connected on different social media platforms and spread more truth about Russian war in Ukraine and the way we defend ourselves and demilitarize Russia in dozens and dozens of Russian regions. Thank you for buying me coffees, becoming my patrons and sponsors of the channel. And check the merch shop for lots of good items that work well as reminders and conversation starters about Ukraine. But most importantly, thank you for being friends of mine, friends of Ukraine. United we stand. Slava Ukraini!